said before, unbelievable, the contest between these two clubs. Bartel for distance, tired kick, up to midfield. Well, it works out okay. Harry missed the target, though. Across the ground it goes, well played by Hale. Strength on Blitzarves. Sliding in there was Caddy. Down goes Corey. Over the top comes Sewell.
Big ball. They were out there. Big ball. They were out there. Fantastic play by Hale to make the contest, to hold the ball in.
Should have handballed Geelong instead of the little kick. 12 of the last 14 inside 50s Hawthorn since the Caddy goal. Bruce has been so good. Smith belting it back. Taylor. Saul. Handball forward. Gunston hands and knees. Clever. Smith running hard. Brilliant handball. Burgoyne, toe poking. Hill hooking. Well, that one bouncing away. Why didn't Burgoyne go for goal?
It's a good question. Because he had the 3 or 4 metre space, but he tried to set up Hill.
Lonergan short. It's to Stokes on the bounce. Still inside the defensive 50. Smothered by Gunston. Stokes a second opportunity. Lays it off to Duncan. Runs away from half-back. Kicks it up towards the wing. Bounces off the chest of the hard-hitting Podsy Adley. Tries to give it to Murdoch. Knocks it forward. Thinking about the soccer was Hodge. On the assist was Shields. In goes the valiant Mitchell. He's tackled and dragged down. Ball releases. Joel Corey, the veteran, crashes into the pack. Stokes kicks at 20 metres. Taken by Sewell. Measures the options and finds a man in the clear. Gunston. 4 points the difference. Hooks on top. Gunston goes short. Luke Hodge settles it down. Clock at 3:40 and running.
Those 50-50s in the middle were huge. Bartel was forward on his own.
Oh, that's a bad not spot. A good kick, a terrible kick. Duncan takes the defensive mark.
So decides just to bang it. Hawthorn have got all the numbers. Terrible kick. Geelong have got to have more imagination than that right now.
They're playing as if there's 30 seconds to go, Geelong. They're still over 3 minutes, but they just really long kicking it out of the back 50.
Hawthorn making Geelong defend at the moment, and that's exhausting. We've got to find a man now. Geelong need to get the ball off Hawthorn if they're a chance to win this game, and that takes huge effort.
And we know Hawthorn generally is so good at this. Birchall, can they get another one? Ruffy's in a good spot. Oh, great mark. Duncan coming across. Poor kick a moment ago, but that was a fantastic mark. And again, they just go straight up the ground.
Stratton over the top. What a wonderful mark.
Need composure. A couple of big marks.
They've lost it, Geelong, haven't they?
Well, didn't it look like they think there's 30 seconds to go? They're not playing it like we've still got plenty of time.
Guerra on the overlap. Sends it long down towards full forward. Roughhead commits to the pack. It falls in front. Mackie trying to struggle free. Taylor goes back to the line and forces it behind. So the margin is now at 5. He can't watch. Well, he closed it. There's Johnson in the back pocket. Slips a hand pass across to Selwood. The big names get busy. What can they conjure here? Up towards the wing. Christensen to Kelly on the overlap. Kelly towards half forward. Bartel goes back. Keeping his footing there, doing brilliantly was Gibson. Comes away from half-back. Spots some teammates. Mitchell, kamikaze. Camden into Lewis. The hand pass comes forward down towards half-forward from Whitecross. Overrun down there by Hill. And eventually behind him and his weight, there's a scramble. Umpire lets them play. Mitchell gives a hand pass to Birchall. Birchall coming quickly was Varco. Kicked down towards the 50. Up goes Taylor and gets it out of bounds. And both sides will regroup. A minute 33 to go.
37 disposals, Mitchell, just as he did earlier this year. 3 games against the Cats, 37, 36, 37. Geelong, one last chance. They've got to get it out of here. Back it goes to Mitchell. Make it 38.
In a mark.
Back to Mitchell again. Can they turn it over? Saul. Twisting. Turning. Puopolo breaking Taylor's tackle. Getting it to the pocket. Gunston's kick right to full forward. No mark.
Oh,
that's the worst result.
Yes, they didn't want a point.
Got Burgoyne behind play. They're just ready for the one that comes out at least, Hawthorn.
Can't be a draw. We know that. Johnson's kick's brilliant. How did he do that? Play on call. And now free kick to Motlop. Surely umpire. No. Johnson gets it from Selwood. Stevie J floating to centre half forward. Varco, still with Varco. This to tie the match. He's missed. Oh. He's missed.
He's been a luxury in the finals.
Well, the Kennett curse, 5 points, half a minute to go.
Burgoyne, wonderful game, short. Hodge.
About now, players would know now there's only about half a minute to go, so Hawthorn know that, Geelong would know that.
Hodge will go for distance around the outer side and close to the boundary line. Packers assemble out there. Hodgie Adderley, first hand to it. That's an important ball. Hale to Shields. We're down to 9 seconds. Hawthorn on top. Huopolo's got it. Hand passes to Roughhead. Get the hearse for the curse. It comes down towards Rioli. He'll mark and kick after the siren. I don't think the umpire has heard the siren. It's going. They've won. Hawthorn have won in a stunning game of football at the MCG. Hawthorn to the grand final. What a match. They've raised the bar yet again, these two clubs. The former Prez is very happy. That man is heartbroken. So gallant tonight, Geelong. But Hawthorn will play the winner of Fremantle and Sydney.
Goals 8-1 in the last quarter. They win by 5 points as they did last year in the prelim final. The curse has ended, Richo.
Well, Sammy, it's over, mate. There's been so much talk of this curse. It's over. Just looks to be a bit of a relief about the boys out here.
Yeah, I guess it's a bit funny because it's hopefully the end of one chapter and the start of something new. We can't dwell on it, can we? We've got something bigger and better to do next week.
Three-quarter time, they're 20 points up. What was the message in there from Clarko? What did he tell you guys?
Have faith. We'll keep coming. Their third quarters have been great all year. We tried to restrict them. We couldn't do it. They were just too good for us in that quarter, but just shows great belief. Even the first half of that last quarter didn't go our way. Some things went their way, but shows the belief we've got at the moment, and we've got to take that into next week.
And there was some great willpower shown, I thought, in some 50-50 contests like Stratton, Smart, Gibson, one-on-one out here in the back flank. Just great individual efforts.
So many blokes put their hand up today. Blokes were sore. Blokes, had tough games early in the game, but everyone just stuck with it. So much faith. So many good players that just stood up. Didn't have an obvious best on ground, but just everyone does their bit, and that's what made us a good side. Hard to beat.
You've seen it in the last couple of centre bounces. You put all your real talent forward. You didn't rotate your forward line. Was that something you were conscious of on the ground?
No, I wasn't aware of it. We knew we just got to get it in there enough. Even the last few minutes, we probably bombed it in too much, gave them chances, but we made the most of that last chance, and we get the win. But it wasn't pretty, but too tired to think about it really.
Oh, well done. You had a great game yourself.
Thanks, Richard.
He was magnificent. He's had 37, 36, 38 this year. He averages over 32 in the 11 games he's now played against the Cats since 2008 grand final. Varco, the big miss. It's hard, isn't it? It's a tough game. Down to you, Tim.
I'm with Sean Burgoyne. And Sean, what were you thinking at three-quarter time?
It was exactly the way we planned. We knew it was going to be tough. We knew at times we were going to be in front and they were going to be in front, and it was going to take something extraordinary to win this game. And being 3 goals down, it took something for the guys. We really had to dig deep and trust exactly what we've done throughout the year to get ourselves into this position. And that's what the boys did. And we do. You just got to admire Geelong the way they play every week. So we were just fortunate we could have a line.
It was a tight final quarter.
It was tough. It was tight. you know, some missed goals from both sides that could have really probably nailed for both teams. And, you know, we probably took one of our chances that got us over the line, but, you know, you've got to do something extraordinary to win these games.
It's a long way back to another grand final, isn't it?
It is. We spoke about trying to capitalise the moment, and, you know, we really wanted to make the most of this opportunity. We let one slip last year, and you just don't know what's going to happen in the future. So you've got to seize the moment and take the ones that come your way. And luckily tonight we'll be able to do that.
And you can bury the curse now.
You know, we haven't spoken about that all week. You know, it's just another tight game that we prepared for. You know, that's the stuff externally, internally. We'll just worry about what we can control.
Great effort. Enjoy the week.
Thank you. We will too.
So Sean Burgoyne goes to a 4th grand final. A couple with Port Adelaide where he won a premiership in 04 as Buddy Franklin and Isaac Smith-Richo.
Won a couple of prelims, obviously played in grand finals. What's this one mean to you, mate?
I knew it was going to be a big contest. And they've had our measure the last 11 times. I'm not sure about the Kenner curse, but they just wanted it more than what we did in the past. And we said early in the week that if it's a close game, we can't fold again. We've folded too many times.
Well, it was a close game, and then they got in front. You seem to have control of the game a lot. They got out to a bit of a break at 3/4 time. Did you always have that feeling you could win deep down?
Yeah, I think if you look at our last month, we haven't. It's been really even the first half against Sydney and then Collingwood, and then in the second half we were able to sort of pick the tempo up a little bit and run away. We knew they were going to come at us in their third there. Look at their third quarter against Port last week. All we knew was we had to just stick to our game, keep fighting, and in the tight situations just make sure we did the right things, and lucky enough we did.
And you're able to do it without real big contributions from Frankie and Roughhead, and even yourself probably didn't have your greatest of nights, but you got the job done.
Well, I think that's why we've been so deep in finals the last 3 years. It's not left to one or two blokes. Look, our younger guys are outstanding. Gunners, when he gets the ball in his hands in front of goal, you know he's going to kick him. And then Shawnee Burgoyne, that's why we got him in the club. From going to the middle, have an impact, kick a few goals. He's a really good team member.
What do you do tomorrow now, mate? Sit, recover? Great.
Yeah, look, it's the same as what we'll do we played last few Friday nights. We'll do some recovery tonight, a little bit in the morning, and then just prepare next week.
What about Frankie's elbow? Is it looking all right?
I actually haven't seen it. I'm not too sure. So he ran out the game. I assume he'll be all right.
Thanks, Hodgie.
Cheers. Thanks, mate.
First time since 1989 they've gone to consecutive grand finals. And the big thing, I reckon, Tim, I don't know if you can hear me this year, they've got the extra day, Hawthorn. Remember they played the twilight match on the Saturday night last year.
That's right, they've got that extra day, and I'm just right down here amongst the Hawthorn players at the moment. And,
what's it like, Tim?
Oh, it's sheer elation, and the coaching staff, Al Clarkson's been going around to each of the players and giving them a big cuddle or a big hug, and you can just see the relief. He's just in a warm embrace there now, and look, there's no doubt they know that they've got a whole big week to go yet, but they're just absolutely elated with the performance in that last quarter.
It was a remarkable match, wasn't it?
It was a great game of footy, Mac. It was a really great game of football. I think we all came here tonight expecting that it was going to be a contest. We know how great Geelong have been over the years. We know how much this meant to Hawthorn to get back into the grand final and get another opportunity to play off in the grand final and rectify what happened last year, and they've been able to do.
So we take them into the room. So Geelong give up a 20-point lead at 3/4 time. They've never done that before in any final. 4 goals, 8-1-1 in the last quarter. He's always centre of attention, Buddy, isn't he? The elbow will be on everybody's mind this week. Of the last 12 times they've played under a goal, but this time it's Hawthorn, and yes, the curse is over.